I want to thank our Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing, Steve Clark, being here today. Thank you for the incredible work on this important file, Steve. My friends, I promised we would get Ontario back on track. I ran on a commitment to restore accountability and trust. I promised to reduce the size and cost of government and end their culture of waste and mismanagement in government. This is something I fought for at City Hall, something I continue to believe in today, and no one has ever said to me, Doug, we need more politicians. In fact, it's the opposite. People tell me that we have too many politicians, making it harder to get things done, making it harder to get things built, making it harder to deal with the real problems we face. Hours and hours of endless debate, and all of it taking place on the taxpayer's dime. My friends, it is clear that the size of government is just too large. This is particularly true at the municipal level. Here in the City of Toronto and the regional municipalities of GTA, it is time to reduce the size and cost of municipal governments, starting right here in Ontario. We will be introducing legislation that, if passed, will dramatically improve the decision-making process at Toronto City Hall. For too long, the people of Toronto have watched City Council go around and around and around in circles and fail to act on the critical issues facing the city. And as a result, infrastructure crumbles, housing backlogs grow, and transit isn't built. As you see, it's total gridlock in this city. But it will only get worse if Toronto City Council grows from 44 to 47 councillors. More politicians is not the answer, no matter who the mayor is. And now, more than ever, the City of Toronto needs to get some big things done. So we're going to streamline Toronto City Council. We're going to align Toronto with federal and provincial boundaries. Instead of 47 councillors, there'll be 25 councillors. To put things into perspective, the City of Los Angeles, with almost 4 million people, I should say, has 15 city councillors. Toronto has 25 federal MPs, 25 provincial MPPs, 25 Toronto school trustees, 12 separate board school trustees, and we will have 25 Toronto city councillors. And these new boundaries will be effective in time for the fall election. This meaningful change will dramatically improve the decision-making process at Toronto City Hall. It will make it easier to get things done. And our estimates show that having fewer politicians at City Hall will save Toronto taxpayers $25 million. And I think Toronto taxpayers will be happy to trade a bunch of politicians at City Hall for millions of dollars that can be reinvested in the city's pressing priorities. But we aren't stopping there. Our proposed legislation will put a pause on changes brought in by the Liberals in 2016 without any consultation to create a new layer of politicians, elected regional chairs in York, Peel, Niagara, and Muskoka. The last thing the families, businesses, and municipal leaders in these regions need is another layer of politicians, another layer of dysfunction. So we're going to go back to the way it was before 2016. The other regional governments will continue to elect their representatives as normal, but in York, Peel, Niagara, and Muskoka, we're going to take a pause. We're going to take some time to figure out what layer of government is the best position to tackle the challenges we face. Because one thing every politician at every level and every region needs to remember is that we all share the same boss. We all work for the people.